Alright, that's enough of that. I know people are waiting. So, howdy guys, how are you doing? It happened. We hit 400 subscribers. That is absolutely massive. How's it going tonight, everyone? I hope you're doing well. If you're in the chat, make sure you wave, jump up and down, and shout at me to let me know that you're here. Welcome. So, tonight I am actually going to be doing some animation. Going to be starting on a new little animated short that I had an idea for, and it's called Dolls. I'm not going to tell you exactly what it's about, but the name should kind of speak for itself, I think. But not really, because dolls is a little bit ambiguous, no. Alright, let me switch over to my main stream here. If there's anybody in the chat, like I said, make sure you wave at me, let me know that you're here. If you're new here and you like what you see, please consider slapping the like button and subscribing to the channel. It really, really, really does help. Right, let's switch over here. Oh, okay, Toon Boom has decided it don't want to work. Okay, why are you not picking up Toon Boom here? What you doing? What are you doing? That's my camera. Nope. Window capture. You're supposed to be capturing Toon Boom, gosh darn it. Hey there, Andy. How's it going? Welcome. I'm just trying to figure out why it's not capturing Toon Boom, so bear with me 2 seconds. Oh, that's why, because last time I streamed it was on Paint Tool. Haha. I was doing the art last time. How are you doing? Welcome. So, since we did hit 400 subscribers, like I said, I am going to be doing or holding an art competition. I'm going to be announcing what the theme is at the end of the stream, and all the details will be in our Discord that I have linked in the chat. So if you're interested in winning some art for yourself, hey Xander, how's it going? If you're interested in winning some art for yourself, definitely join our Discord and check that out. So, like I said, tonight I am going to be working on a new animated short that I'm calling Dolls. I don't know if I'm going to keep that as the name, but that's the working title, as it were. And also, it's going to be a bit of a something new when it comes to animation, because I'm actually going to be animating Gompers. And I've never animated a four-legged character before, so this is going to be interesting, to say the least. But that all being said, like I said, if you like what you see, remember to smash the like button, subscribe, all that jazz, and let's get on with this and put some music on. How are you guys doing? Xander, Andy, I hope you are both very, very well. Welcome, welcome. Let the madness commence! Music first. Music first of all. Boom. That's really loud. Right, so I have the script, and I'm gonna make a start. How is things going for you guys? Can you actually hear me? I hope you can hear me. That's really loud, but I have to have the music loud so I don't hear the dog bark. Alright. You can hear me. Good, thanks God for that. Like, when no one replied, I was like, wait, is my microphone not working? But everything seems to be hunky-dory, so that's good. I'm alright, just tired. I just finished work, and that was like my 4th day, which kind of sucked, but now I've got the weekend off, so yay! So I'm going to get going with this. I'm probably just going to have like a chill-out weekend and work on this. Like, it's not very long, as you know, but I don't know how long it's going to take me to animate it. We shall see. I don't even know how long it's going to be in terms of animation length. So let's take it to... Here, extend it to the end there for now, I think. How's the music balance to my voice? Is the music too loud? If it is, let me know. So the first kind of shot I want to do is a wide shot of like Gravity Falls in the midst of Weirdmaggedon, with the pyramid kind of floating above. So we are going to make a start with that tonight. Back to animating. Bill Cipher, yep. You can't hear the music. Oh. Oh. Okay. It is going to be... Probably won't be animating Bill Cipher himself tonight. But the animation is about him, yes. Okay, music. Ooh, how about now? Nope, my speakers have said no, apparently. How about now? How's that? Might turn my headset down though, because that is kind of loud. You think that's good? Okay, cool. Right, we'll leave it there then. I don't want it to be super, super loud. Just loud enough that people can hear it, but can hear me as well. So, like I said, I am gonna make a start on this. So it's going to be a Gravity Falls a long shot in the midst of Weirdmaggedon, and then basically Gompers is going to walk along the bottom and eat part of my art, basically. It's Weirdmaggedon after all, like random crap is happening. So let's rename this to background. Can I rename you to background, please? This is going to be our background. Also going to need a color card. Yay, color cards. But we don't want it linked. I just want a color card. Thanks. Thank you doodle. Boop. There we go. Color card. I'm going to leave that white for now. Yeah, I think I got the 400th one at some point today because the chat went absolutely mental in the Discord. Like, I got a ping while I was working and I was like, oh, a thing has happened. But it was really cool though. Like, I'm so thankful to have reached 400 subscribers. Like, that is immense. That is a lot of people. But I'm really thankful as well. Like, I wouldn't be where I am without all of you guys. So I greatly appreciate it. And like I said, since I hit 400 subscribers, I am going to be doing an art competition. So if you do want to get in on that, make sure you hit up the Discord. Hey, 24 subscribers isn't to be sniffed at. That's amazing. Right, we need to do a Gravity Falls long shot. So this stream is probably going to be concentrating on doing the first initial shot, and then maybe, depending on time, starting to animate Gompers. Because doing a four-legged walk cycle is going to be an experience. I've never done it. I'm going to cry a lot, I imagine. But it's got to be done. It's something I have to learn, so why not start with a goat? He is the goat. Right. So I've got my reference image. So basically I wanted to do, like I said, Weirdmaggedon. Hey, don't ask me, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Your dad has 39. Amazing. That's very cool. Excuse me. Right, let's get going with this. Gotta draw some art. So basically I want to do... how am I going to do this? And the thing is, it might take... I'm doing well, thank you, don't ask me. This is going to be like a fully animated, fully coloured short, so... I don't know, it's like a first... My first... Like this, it's another first for the channel, essentially. So while My Goodbye was my first completed animated thing, it is indeed going to be a new animation. And while it was my first completed thing, obviously it's not fully animated and it's not fully coloured. Whereas this is going to be my first fully, like 100% fully animated and coloured short. So, scary, but hopefully it will turn out good. So we are going to get going with this and actually do some well, not necessarily animation, but definitely art. We are definitely doing art today. That is a thing that is happening. So I think... I don't know whether to start with a grey background or just work with the colour card. We'll work with the colour card first, and then... I'm not a fan of Mr. Beast anyway. Right, so... let's... Okay. So essentially I wanted to have the pyramid floating above like the forest and then pan up to it. Nah, me neither, don't ask me. Not the biggest fan of Mr. Beast. So we're going to have... Need to zoom in a little bit. The pyramid floating above, basically. I've got my reference pic here. I'll do all the weird stuff inside it after. I just want to get like the scar in the sky first. Are there ciphers today? You tell me. Well, that just looks rubbish. Let's try that again, but with a line tool maybe. Your dad always wanted to be a YouTuber. You see a big one already. I see a big one too. That's cool if he always wanted to be a YouTuber. That's pretty cool. Alright, well, let's do the lines thinner, I think. But maybe do them in like a reddish orange. Like this color. Like, I have utmost respect for most other YouTubers. Like, it's a hard grind, unless you're like super big already. It really is a hard grind. But it's fun. It's part of the fun. Uh, Alright, that'll be our rift. Oops. Which I feel like the top of it should be thinner. It's gonna be taking place in Weirdmaggedon. It's not necessarily about Weirdmaggedon. I think that needs to be thinner at the top. Okay, I need to... Woo! There goes my phone. That's fair, Xander. I'm not saying, like, no one else should like him just because he's not my cup of tea. If you like him, that's perfectly cool. Not an issue. Alright, so... I don't know, like, the sky is a weird mix. So I might have to add in the sky after, because it's mostly yellow, but then it's got, like, green bits at the top. Okay. Let's go with black and do some trees. So this needs to be slightly smaller. And we'll move it more into the center where it's supposed to be about here. Because I want to do the pyramid in front of it as well. But let's do the background. It's actually the rift. I don't know if you've ever seen Gravity Falls, but during Weirdmaggedon, like, Bill opens a rift to the nightmare dimension. Which is what this is. This is basically going to be our opening shot. Cannot see. Right, no, not that. I clicked the wrong thing. But I basically wanted to get the opening shot down first, even if it's not colored to start with. Just so I know what I've got to work with. So this tree's in the foreground, so it's going to be bigger. Oh, dog, seriously. Oops. Like I said, I'm hopefully planning to get this. Me too, don't ask me. Me too. Hopefully draw this background first today and then maybe do a bit of animation with Gompers. For today's stream. Pine trees. Pine trees. Gonna need to link those because they're gonna need to be colored. Also, hello to everyone that is just hopping into the chat. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. Make sure you say hellos in the chat if it's your first time, and also make sure you say hello if it's not your first time. Megad. I'm actually super excited to work on this as well. Pine tree! Hell yeah. I mean, it's Gravity Falls. It's got to be pine trees, right? We gots to have pine trees. Be a bit weird if we didn't. I do need some reference, though. Ugh. Where did I put that book? Where didst thou put that book? Over here somewhere, I think. No, no, over here. There it is. Get it. My good old trusty Lost Legends. Oh my god, I can't make out the ciphers! Oh no! Whatever shall you do? Yeah, see, I don't remember it. Ah, fair enough. I'm not a big fan of SpongeBob, if I'm honest. But I think that's because I'm a bit older, so the humour doesn't really appeal to me. But if you like SpongeBob, that is cool. Coffee is the good. We like us some coffee. Right. I need a reference photo. There we go. Right. That's fair. Like, if you watch SpongeBob, that's damn cool. It's gonna be so weird, like, doing, like, a fully colored cartoon as well. Like, I've never done this before. There are many firsts. Well, that's crap. My god. Maybe if I take a bit more of the trunk out. Nope. Okay, we'll go with that. Tree. This is a tree, okay? Alright, Xander, no worries. I am drawing a tree. Just so you know, okay? It is tree. That's weird. Oh, now my... Wait, is that? Is that what? No, it is not! It is not! No! It is not a nose tree. Now it's a nose tree. No, it's not intended as a nose tree. Lel. Although I do love the fact that Nosebill has become such a meme on this channel. It's amazing and I love it. It's all good, no need to apologize. So Gompers is going to be here, basically. This is my amazing rendition of Gompers. Yeah, this is a goat. Just so we know, okay? Goat. Oh, Xander, it's just because of Nosebill, that's all. Good old Nosebill. Okay. So the reference that I had, so there's another tree on the other side, and then like there's a load of smaller trees below the rift, and on either side. Cool, so if I do... we're gonna do this. We'll do another pine tree on this side. Boo. Yes, you will indeed. I think Xander's already subscribed, so technically he's already possessed by said nose demon, right? There is no escaping it. Jeez, I need to get better at drawing backgrounds. I need to get better at this. Should I have the trunk on this one, or should I just do like a full down tree? I think I might do this one as like just a fall down fir tree. Not like that though, that looks weird. That also looks weird. Okay. The skirt of the tree. Fall down! Okay. We're doing a fall down tree. Because I know everything. I know lots of things. That just looks weird. Boo! Dog, will you stop? Trying to differentiate it a bit so it's not like exactly the same at the top. Oops. Not like that though. So what I might do is just like have the trunk at the bottom. Alright, Xander, no worries. Go and get some nice drink. I have a coffee. It's mostly cold now. Ugh. Cannot draw trees to save my life. So if I do the trunk, maybe like here? Might put a little knot in it there. A little knot in the tree. Right, so this is going to be like the bottom skirt of the tree, I think. Then maybe I can add like a little bit behind it too. God, it's so weird knowing that this thing is going to be fully coloured. Okay. So what have you been up to? Don't ask me. Anything fun? Or just like school or... I'm wondering if maybe I should do... It's crazy, yeah, right? I'm stuck with these ciphers. What does HQC mean? Do I need to decode that too somehow? HQC? What? Did I type it wrong? I don't think I typed it wrong. Nope. I think you may have decoded it wrong. Yeah, I've been at work. Boring old work. Mwahaha. So what I might do is just get like the basic, like where these two trees are, and maybe like the background trees, and then actually do some animation with Gompa, so I actually do like animation in my animation stream and not just the background. Let's animate a goat. It's gonna be horrible. I don't want to. Terrifying notion. Alright, so I'm gonna add like a layer, or not even a layer, like some, maybe just like the bushes at the bottom. So basically we're going into the background here. Let's make this smaller. Goat! Gompas is the goat. So we're gonna have like, this is the background. So the trees are the foreground. We're gonna have, actually if I do it, if I do it with the line tool for now, and then I can add like bushes and then get rid of the line after. So basically this is where the trees start. Yeah. Oh, Toon Boom's not gonna like this. Alright. This is our background. We have background. We have achieved a thing. Alright, I should probably actually draw Gompas properly, though. No, I will need the there he is, right. So, essentially, Gompas, like, the bottom of his feet aren't going to be... Ooh, tea. What sort of tea? Just like Earl Grey? Gompas is... His feet aren't going to be visible in the shot, but I'm going to draw them so I can animate them off shot so I can get the walk right, if that makes sense. So, let us add a layer. This is the Gompas layer. Gompas gets his own layer. That's good enough for him. What is? Also, I need to add a... So I don't know whether to start off... And I might add a... Or should I just have it on the background? Might have it on the background? Goat! Baby Blobby Gompas is sad. Yeah, he's gone now. It's not going well for you. Oh no! You can do it. I believe in you. So this background... I'm going to extend it quite a ways for now, and then I can work out the timing after we've made Gompas walk across the screen and do what he's going to do. So I think we've got like 160s worth of frames here. There we go. Right, Gompas, my lad. Let her cook. I don't want to cook. I've just been cooking all day. I'm done with cooking for the day. I'm animating now. So what I think I want to do is maybe give it like 10 frames of just like the shot, and then have the next thing appear, which is not going to be Gompas, it's going to be a text box. Boop. Cool. Can somebody else cook? I don't want to cook. Let's go a rectangle here. We're going to do it white. Oh, is that not going to fill? Do I have to fill it? Ha, okay. Okay, fair enough. I may have to change the... Alright, it will be white eventually, but for the sake of now, it's going to be a red box. Just so I can kind of plan out where things are going. You set fire to milk. That's impressive. So we have a... Oh. Right, going to delete the lines. We just want the box. Just the box. So this is going to appear. And the text, I do believe there is a text tool in here. It was. Oh, and now the text is red. Why? Red box! Text needs to be black. What are you doing? Also, why are you so huge compared to thingy? There we go. Don't know why it was being weird. Okay. This is gonna be in our box. The pyramid. It's like a comic panel, right? Obviously, the pyramid's not yet there yet, but it will be. Don't know why that's absolutely massive, but anyway. So it starts. That will pop up with the pyramid. Right, so let us draw our gompers. So he's going to come into shot. Maybe I should draw a placeholder for the pyramid, thinking about it. I think it floats just below the rift, doesn't it? Images. Oh, nope, wrong thing. Wait a second. Pyramid, there we go. Give me a reference. Okay, so the tip of it is kind of in the center of the rift. Okay, cool. So why do I keep thinking that Bill Cipher would have a partner? I mean, he kind of does occasionally. He has his henchmaniacs. Nope, that's really, really bad. Okay. Geometric shapes are not my friend, apparently. Give me a placeholder. Nope. Photos. I will start animating gompers in a moment. Okay, cool. Bilford is canon. No! We do not agree with this. Bill's too self-centered to have a partner. Also, he had one girl when he was... Oh, wasn't he with Pyronica? No, I don't... Like, in my head, Bilford is not canon. This is not a thing. Also, that is not like that. It's flat at the top, so it goes... Like, the tip of it is in the middle. Maybe I should have just done a rough first. That would make more sense. I'll do it on the color card for now. So the tip of the pyramid is like basically pointing into the center of the rift. Yeah, like Bill is far too selfish and self-centered to really like work as a partner. Nah, he definitely wouldn't. I'm going to go and punt my dog if he doesn't stop. Punt, by the way, I said, not punch. I'm not going to go and punch my dog. Okay, this is just going to be a placeholder so I can kind of have a feel for the space that I've got for working with gompers. Saying gompers so many times is weird. But again, it is Weirdmaggedon, so... Everything should be weird and crazy. Okay, apparently I can't draw that to save my life. It's a placeholder, it'll do. What's composition? Yeah. So the composition is basically where things are going to be and like working with the space that you've got, etc. This is a pyramid. It doesn't look like a pyramid, but it is, okay? Just pretend it's the pyramid. All right, Gompers, we are actually going to do stuff with you. So, let's bring up... I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter too much, because the focus in this particular shot is on Gompers and what he's doing. But yeah, the pyramid is there. Right. Let's draw a goat. I know. Composition, I hate it too. I'm terrible at it. But it's something that I have to learn and get better at, so... Since I'm a one-person animation studio, I have to do everything! Right here. So, this is the floor, basically, that Gompers is going to be walking on. So, I'm going to have to do him... How big am I have to... You know what? I'll just draw him, and then I can resize him as I need to. Just so I can get the detail in. So we'll start with his horn up here. Oh my god, it's a Gompers! It's fine. Whoops. And then I can do this like just rough, and then once the animation is in, I can like do clean up. Clean up. Okay. It's fine. I don't mind being a one-person animation studio. Okay, so the back of his horn is there. Yeah. And then this actually... There we go. Goat. And there's a goat on my bed. Doop-doop-doop. So I'm not quite sure. I've got a reference for animating a four-legged walk cycle, and I was thinking about it today. Like, I think personally, I would say Bill is asexual. Like, he really doesn't strike me as the person to have relationships and things like that. Give me a normal animation. Nope, it's going to be hopefully fully animated and fully voiced. I'm just waiting to hear back from the voice actor that I had for Bill originally to see if they wanted to reprise their role in this. But yeah, it's not going to be a music video. It's hopefully going to be a fully animated little short. Fully animated, fully coloured, fully voice acted short. We're going whole hog this time around. I need a circle. Wait! I have voice actors? Potentially. Like I said, I sent an email to the person who voiced Bill in the little bit before my goodbye to see if she wanted to reprise her role for it. So, like I said, just waiting to hear back from her. But yeah, it's going to be fully voice acted, hopefully. I'm not playing around. Nope, this is the one. We're doing the actual full animation this time. It's happening! Oh god, it's happening! Need to turn my music up. That dog's barking is seriously getting on my nerves. What? Ew, Bill Cipher with Alistair? Really? I mean, I guess I can see why people would, but ew. What is this madness? No, I agree. Like, what is this? I do not agree with this at all. Might need to find a different picture of Gompers' mouth. Because he need... No! Let's move that there. Need book. Is there a picture of a Gompers in this book, or do I need to find one? I think I might need to find another one. Okay. That will never be canon. That is not something I think would ever happen. Gompers. Oh, does he always have his mouth like that? Okay, so he can kind of have like a little, like a dash for his mouth. Okay. Yeesh, yeah, like that's out there. That is definitely out there. Oh my god, this is the weirdest looking goat ever. Ah! Stupid goats and their weird slot eyes. Giant gompers as well, like he's really shaggy and hairy. Okay, he's looking a little bit more like he should. Goat! He is goat. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like him. I think Gompers is a guy, right? Pretty sure I heard him that he's described as a boy. Could be wrong. He could be a girl. They could be a girl. I don't know. Have you ever been butted by a goat? It freaking hurts. Like I was doing some volunteer work at an animal park. And I don't think it was a malicious butt. I think it was only playing. But Jabus, those horns hurt. You've learned something new today. Hey! We like learning new things. Like animating goats walking. Yay! Not sure I want to learn this. There is the goat. Yep. Here is goat. Wait, does Gompers only have... Oh, I never noticed that. Like, one of Gompers' horns is broken. Huh. Well, there it is. Alright, then. Yeah, we had goats and one of them was male. He just butted you. Oof. Yeah. It hurts. Like I said, I think the one that butted me was only playing, but... Whew. Alright. Goat. So we'll go along the back first, which kind of comes down... Look at his fluffy tail! I love it! It's so fluffy! Okay, so the tail is there. Yes! Fluffy tail. Fluffy goat tail. Adore the fluffy goat tail. Which is a sentence I never thought I would ever say. Okay, and he's got like a patch on his back, right? It comes basically to his butt. Alright. a chunky boy too. Gompers is chunky. He's chunky and fluffy. Okay, goes to about there. Alright, his other leg. Like, how do... this is going to be interesting. Come here and nerd out. Oh, I'm sorry about that, don't ask me. But it's always nice to be able to, like, find that space where you can just chill out and talk about things you like, right? But I was just thinking, like, how on the hell am I going to be able to, like, do the... I mean, there's actually quite a lot of artwork of Bill as a human. Like, the contacts and, like, this is going to be interesting. It's not like an animal with paws, he's got hooves. Which makes sense, he's a goat. It's not that far back, actually. Oh, I'm so scared about animating this. Oh, I can just about do a basic walk cycle, but like for a human. Like, I've literally never animated an animal walk cycle. I'm terrified. Okay, I think that one actually goes up a little bit further. And this should be level with this. So I might need to bring that down a little further, actually. But yes, it is nice to be able to just, like, chill out and talk about stuff you enjoy with people. Can relate. You've never animated any walk cycle. Well, that's fair. I've done basic human ones, and I think I did a little while back. I animated Alistair walking. It wasn't very good though, but I appreciate the solace. It is noted and appreciated. I need to get all his fluff in first. Oops. Oh, actually, that sticks out that bit, doesn't it? So it's back, in, and then out with a bit of fluff. But it's a learning curve. It is a learning curve. You won't learn by not doing it. I appreciate the video, Andy, but I can't really... I've got a reference book that I can use that has animal walk cycles in it, so I'm going to try and work with that. Can't really stop and watch a video while I'm working and streaming, but I appreciate it. This... Alright. We have a goat, people. We have a goat. This is not a drill. We have a goat. Goat! Not a drill! Okay. Now I need to resize him and make sure all his fluffy bits are there. He's a chunky boy. No, I understand and I appreciate it. I just can't really stop midstream and watch a video. But I will definitely check it out after. And like I said, I've got... which book did I pick? I have cartoon animation by Preston Blair that's got like, hey, Tori, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. That's got an animal walk cycle in that I'm going to try and work with. Alright, so let's put Gompa's big goat. I'm doing well, thank you. 2 eyes, that would be... I think like that would be scarier than like what he would look like as Nosebill. Okay, let's get rid of that and that. Right, how big is he compared to other stuff? You don't want to imagine that. Too late. It has been imagined. Whoops, didn't want to move that. Right, we need to resize Gompers a little bit. Okay, right. Feel like that's a good size because he's going to walk past that. No, because his legs are going to be out of shot, so I can make him actually bigger. So he's basically going to be like this sort of size, and he's going to come along and nom on something. Eye Bill. No, we already have Nose Bill. Gompers is Bill. But Gompers has 2 eyes. So essentially what Gompers is going to do in this shot, there's going to be like another text box that appears down here as Gompers walks onto the screen. And he's going to go clippity-clop, 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 nom. And he's going to eat like half of the text box. Also, I just realized that his tail got lost. But that's okay. Right, we have our Gompers. There we go. Now Gompers has his tail again. Yeah, Nosebill is the real OG. Okay, so... we're going to have Gompers be about here. Or length. Thingy-wise. Right! Now the real challenge. Animating Gompers. Oh, no! Terrifying. Right, so... I do believe it's like one of the front legs and the opposite back leg move. So the front, like one of the front legs moves, and then like a fraction of a second after, the opposite back leg moves. So we're going to start with the front right leg as the contact position for Gompers moving here, and the back rear leg is in the passing position, I do believe, to start with. I mean, he's off screen at this point, so I can kind of pose him any way I want for the animation to start. So let's give this a go, shall we? Alright, so this leg needs to be forward. So if I just move... I'm going to take your leg, Gompers. Sorry. So it needs to be... if I delete that, this leg needs to be outstretched. Well, it's contact actually, this one. Alright, scratch that. You can have that leg back for a moment. I'm going to do the back leg first. So this is in the passing position? I may need to re-bring up my picture of Gompers so I know what things look like here. Alright, so this is going to be in the passing position. Okay. Gotta remember how to do bloody walk cycles now. Right, so basically... butt comes round. But it's not quite on the ground. I guess with a hoofed animal? This leg is going to be further back. So we'll add in detail after this. I just want to get like the positions up to start it. So it's kind of like the foot curves back. Okay, so would hoof be... here? That looks weird. Oh no, it's already started. I think I'm back. If you're not and you want to be, definitely click the link down in the description box below, because after the stream I am going to be setting out the art competition for anybody that wants to join. Alright, so you may have to do it like this for Gompers. But again, this one's not quite on the floor, so maybe I need to take it up ever so slightly than that front leg. I'm just going to have to delete all of his legs. Ah! Gompers, you're not allowed any legs anymore. You have to worm your way across the screen. Well, I did say once the channel hit 400 subscribers, which it did today, I'm going to be holding an art competition to win some signed art from myself. So if that's something you're interested in and you wanted to join, join in the Discord for details, which will be up after the stream. Okay, so... hoof... how do you even curve a goat's hoof? How do you even curve a goat's hoof? I don't know. I may have to like research a goat walk cycle so I can see like how their hooves go when they walk. For now I may have to give him nubs, but I don't really want to give him nubs. I want to like get like at least the basic sense of what's going on. Why did it have to be a goat? Why couldn't Gompers be a dog? Oh, my first ever freaking animal walk cycle, and it's a goat, of all things. Alright, so the back leg is back here. What I might do actually is do it in different colors. I don't know. I don't know. Right, so the blue are going to be his back legs. Like, Gompers, his legs are quite simple in the show. So I guess it makes sense just to be like that. Ah, okay. Okay, maybe I should draw it further back. Remember, you're not drawing Gravity Falls, Taz. You're drawing in your style, but it just happens to be Gravity Falls. Goat foot. Bear with me, people. I'm just trying to get like the starting positions nailed. Down, out, and then in. This might work better if I do like a square to start with, and then I can kind of get like the basic positions of where things need to be. I don't know either. I'm just as confused as you are. Okay, so while this foot is coming forwards, I might move it further forwards actually. Let's undo that. Rotate this further forward. And up off the ground a bit. So, in. Why you gotta be a goat, Gompers? Why you gotta be a goat? I'm always confused. Okay, so this leg is closer to this leg, as it's in a contact position. So, goat contact position. So this foot actually needs to be higher up off the ground because it's not on the ground. And the same with this one at the back. Oh, I know it's a song by Billy Joel. Oof. I need to try and keep them on the same level. No, that is not the... Don't want a bloody paintbrush. Okay, so if the ground is there, basically. And then this leg needs to be like the furthest forward, but still on the ground. Goat. Okay, this is our starting position then. Oh god, this looks so weird. Oh no. Okay, let's save this. Gompers, I'm so sorry for what's about to happen to you. Okay, so in the next step, the front leg makes, like the back front leg makes contact, while the front leg that's closest to us goes into the raising position, I think it would be. So it's contact down. Oh no, it would be the... No, that's up. So would that be passing, I guess? For the animal? I think. Okay. And then... I don't know which... Okay, so it would move forward because the back leg is propelling him forward a little bit. It's much easier with people. We only have 2 feet, and one tends to stay on the ground during a step. Okay, I'm going to turn the onion skin on. And we're going to move Gompers ever so slightly, just so his We can... Nope, that's the same bloody frame. It would help if you moved frames. Right, so we'll put this on a 2. Actually, I'll do it on 1s for now. And then I can edit things once we actually have the walk cycle working, basically. Alright, so we're going to move you ever so slightly forward. Blurry goat. Why is it so blurry? I think it's because of like all the 3 different colors, so it makes it blur. Okay, so this foot, we're going to start with this one, is now in the down position and contact. It's going to be so hard to get all the bits right. So this one is now flat on the ground. Wrong color. Gompers has landed. So go back here, I think. No, this would be stretched further round, right? Because he's stepped. I think I need to increase the weight of the pen. Guess what? I can still can't unsee Bill Cipher with a nose. I mean, that's the general idea. You're not supposed to be able to unsee it. Okay. Although, would it have moved forward? I feel like he would have done. Because this leg, the back leg here, is now like stretched out. To its furthest extent. So to there. Out. I knew this was going to be difficult. Why is it so hard to draw a goat? I don't know. Not necessarily so hard to draw the goat, but hard to do the walk cycle for said goat. Because goat has 4 legs. Oops, so we should probably come up with that before going up to there. Okay. He's dancing to the music. You've never made an animation. That's fair. There's a first time for everything, though. I would give it a go. I'm having too much fun with that. Stop making Gompers dance, Taz, and make him walk. Alright, so this one has come round. So front legs. This leg is now going up. So same place for this. God, how do you... Well, the foot is going that away. I don't think it's the leg itself has actually moved. It's more just that the foot has come up so it can begin its path forward. I am so sorry for what is happening to you, Compass. Oh, what is this? I'm definitely going to have to look up some reference of goats and how they walk. Okay, and then the front one is moving back. I think it's closer to the body because it's done basically it's done that step and now it's moving behind. Like working out the contacts and like ups and passing positions for an animal is just Okay, so this one is a bit closer to the body now. Okay. I mean, his legs move. That's something. Although, to be fair, that shouldn't have happened there. That should still be in the same place regardless. Should also still be slightly forward, just so that leg can curve. But is more... Okay. I don't like this leg, by the way, but I think I'm going to have to, like I said, look up some reference for goats and like find a walk cycle for a goat and see how their hooves bend when they move their legs. Okay, so next position. It's so hard to tell. I don't know if... Would that leg be going... So that leg's going back, basically. So this leg here, the front back one, is moving back. I'm going to turn off the background here for a sec, because I just want to concentrate on Gompers. Hey there, Ralston. How you doing? Welcome. Turn this back on. And we're going to move him forward again. I don't know how far to move him, really. Clippity clop clop, I'm a goat walking. Clip clop. Okay, need that on. So... Oh god, this is going to get so confusing with all the colours. This leg here. How you doing today, Ralston? So this leg is now pretty much, well, not straight, but it's... Oh god, that's so confusing. Alright, so that's where it was before. But it's basically coming further back. That's blue. We need Blake. Okay. It's here. And the back leg is raised. I don't think there's like... The leg does... It's more straight on here. I'm arguing with goat legs. As you do. Maybe I should have just done like square feet to start with, and then I can add in detail once I kind of know the path and make sure that the walk cycle is working properly. That makes a whole lot more sense. Okay, he kind of slides forward quite a lot there. We don't want a sliding goat. We no want sliding goats. That's better. So it's contact down and he's still moving forward. And it's a step. And now this back leg is going to be in the up position, I would guess. Alright, don't ask me, no worries. Take care. It's been a pleasure having you here. I'm probably going to be streaming for a little while, maybe till about 8:30. So he steps down, moves forward. Okay, and then this rear leg is now coming up. And again, I don't know how to translate that, because the reference that I've got is for a dog, but obviously dog paws and goat hooves work differently. So for now, we'll do the square thing and just try and get the basic shapes. Okay, and now this front leg is going forward. It's so rough. Bits and pieces all over the bloody place. But that's okay. That's why cleanups exist. Right. That's blue. We don't want blue. We want Blake. So this leg is now coming forward. So we've got his arm essentially. That needs to be there. Maybe have that curve back a bit. I draw animals, I've never made one walk. Okay, I don't like that leg. So what I'm gonna do is put that on. So that's the comes down, and then we'll just do like the backward. Well, that just looks even weirder. So it's there, down. Okay, I think that kind of works just as a base for now. Although it does change drastically from that one. To there. Okay, and then the front leg. Goats are hard. I mean, I know generally like four-legged walks are considered hard, even for like seasoned animators. I guess they would be considered hard. Okay, so this front leg is now moving behind this one, so it's behind the front leg. So about here. It's coming down from there. Probably not like that. That should be going back. And then up. This front bit. So it's maybe not that slanted. So, down to there. Oh! Okay. Don't know if that leg should be further forward. Oopsie daisy, not that. Okay. Okay, it's not looking super awful. I need to push. Make sure this leg is further forward though, because it's moved back. And he'll end up really overbalanced or underbalanced. That's better. Back up. Okay. So next one. Okay. So we've done that. 2, 3, 4. So we're on this one. Oh, wait, I've missed one. I missed a step. So this should be step 4. Part 4 anyway, not step 4. So that bit's right, that bit's right. Right, okay. So I did the 2 front legs wrong. Whoopsie. Okay, so the front leg here should be getting ready to move forward. So you've got like the elbow. It's essentially starting to move forward. There we go, that looks better. What makes more sense? And then the back leg should be level with this one essentially. There we go. So Gompers' chest is there. Should be tipped ever so slightly back. And yeah, then he doesn't move forward there because I haven't moved him yet, but... Alright, next step then. Well, I've already need to do the back legs now, but... So now he should have moved forward because that back leg is moving backwards. But I don't think... I think it would just move back. It would I don't know if it would actually move him. Right, so this back one... This back leg is coming into the passing position. Ah! 4 legs! Why 4 legs? Okay. So this is now curved ever so slightly. As he like pushes himself forward, but I don't think the foot moves. It's basically the leg getting ready to move. And then the other leg. Oh, so I need to move that other leg as well, the front leg, because it's going backwards. So this leg is now coming into the passing position, so it's really close to the body. Actually, it shouldn't be like that. It should be more going in there. I know that looks weird. And then this leg. Actually, it wasn't too far off, to be honest. So that leg is now in the most forward position. Yeah, but this leg hasn't really moved. It's that leg that's moved. Because he's stepping forward with that. It just looks like that leg has moved because of this leg moving forward. Yeah. So that should still be about there. Ideally, I should do just like the front two, like in the black first, and work out the contact down passing and all that stuff first. But I mean, which would be number 2 there. Yeah, out there. Starts to come up. Passing position. Okay. Maybe I need to go and film some goats. Moonwalking Gompers, yeah, he is. Ow! Dun 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 dun. We should give him a hat. Okay, anyway. But yeah, that back leg in that step, it looks like it's moving, but it's actually not. It's where he's moving forward and his body is propelling him. That back leg isn't actually moving. Okay, right, next one then. So we are down here. Now, I think it's the same with this one. It's down into contact for this one. So this leg is now full outreach contact with the ground. Onion skin on. Where did I do it from here? So, like literally fully out contacting. He's putting his foot down, literally. Then this back one is, I think it's starting to, oops, need to actually erase that. Stomp, stomp, stomp. It is starting to go back because it's getting ready to go into the up position. Beep boop. Okay. Haven't actually moved him forward yet. And now this back leg would be into the right, I don't think this back leg is moving, it's the other legs that are. Or maybe it's slightly further back. Because now it's not moving at all. I don't know. Also, hello to anybody that has just hopped in. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Okay, so nope, that's blue. We don't want it to be blue. Guess it would move ever so slightly as he prepares to like step with it. Because this front leg is going backward. And then that back leg is now in the passing position. Yeah, that would, I guess that would be considered the passing position for an animal. So belly's there. I do have a book called Animals in Motion. I don't know if there'd be a goat in there, but I could definitely have a look. It's got all sorts of useful stuff. It's got like horses, dogs, cats, all that sort of stuff, so... Maybe I should try and imagine little Gompers here as a My Little Pony and just do a walk cycle of those sort of hooves. Also, that got really small. Yeah, maybe I should do it as a just bigger. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, horses might not be far off because they do. I don't know if horses they don't have quite the same hooves as goats do, though. Obviously, goats have cloven hooves and horses don't. Surprisingly. It's not a bad shout, though, to have a look at. I'm sure I can probably find some reference images of goats walking, though. Dee-ba-doo. He takes a step. That's something. Looks so weird doing that. Go, Gompers, go! Alright, so we've got the long step. And I do believe this pose... Oh no, it's not quite the same as this pose, but then I guess it would loop back to that pose. I can't do the beatboxing thing that some people do. Yes, queen! Ah. I think his leg actually got thinner, so I might need to change that. Okay, next one. I'm gonna try and do his full go, Gompers, go! Yeah. But then I have to kind of take into account, like, his tail bobbing and, like, the rest of his body moving as well. Okay. So this next one, I think he would move forward ever so slightly because the back foot is now contacting and this leg is now up in the air while this one is moving forward or back. So let's throw the onion skin on, even though it's confusing as hell. Head bobbing too. There is head bobbing, yep. One thing at a time. I feel like this is going to take more time than My Goodbye did, like doing it fully animated. What was I thinking? Oh, okay, so this leg is now pretty much straight as it's made its step. That looks weird. Bring back the image of Gompers, please. I know I said I was going to do FNAF, but then the idea for this hit, and now I really want to do it. And it would be cool to have like a properly, fully animated animation, basically. Okay. Beep boop, beep boop. Whoops. Okay, so that leg is there. This leg is now going back. Oops. But I feel like that's going to be like the next big accomplishment for this channel, like having a fully animated short. Like I said, it's not going to be obviously like super, super long, but I feel like the work that's going to go into it is going to be a lot. Wait, which one am I on here? Yeah, I am on that one. I was going to say, what? So this leg. It will definitely be worth it, or at least I hope it will be worth it. Is now coming forward. I would hope that it would be worth it. Obviously, I can't just throw out a like the My Goodbye and go, oh, that's enough. I need to do more, and I want to do more. Right, this back leg is now in the down contact. Maybe push it further forward slightly. Exactly. You can't just throw out thing and say, oh, that's enough. Clippity cloppity. I mean, I know his legs are changing shape a little bit in some of them. But if we get the basic stuff down... I mean, I think we just got 2 more poses, and then it goes back to like the start of the cycle. Okay, so now this back leg is up in the air for the up position. Alright. So this leg should be moving back slightly. Not much, but back. That's bleh. We don't want bleh. Actually, the shoulder's more curved where it's going back. Okay, so that leg is starting to come back. Front leg is now extended. Ralston, I'm making, well, it's an animation called Dolls, but right now I'm making a goat walk, kind of. I'm attempting to make a goat walk. I will show you. Hey, Tori, welcome back. Here is the progress. Let me turn off the onion skin. So he moves. He definitely moves. Also, I think I did that in the wrong place, though, because the leg is there. Yes. We are making Gompa's walk. back where it was, actually. Maybe not quite that far. He is flying, trust. I'm not so sure about flying, but he's definitely walking. I'm not so sure about this leg. But basically, this is going to be a fully animated short. Hopefully. That's my goal. Actually, his leg would connect there, right? Right, so that's the two front legs. This leg is now going up. Yeah, it's called Dolls. I'm not going to tell you what it's about, but Gompers is in it. He has a cameo. Ooh, that's blue. We don't want blue. He'll be doing stuff. So that should be curved back slightly. Foot if off ground. Okay. Oh, I think I was looking at the wrong one again. No, 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 no. Okay, so I think that's right. That's right. Wait, where was his leg in the previous one? It was behind? Wait, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, his leg's there. 6. Oh, that's not supposed to be there. I did his leg wrong. From there, it's supposed to go into an up position where it's off the ground. Okay. Ah, I see. So it's basically the opposite of this one up here. Okay. Ooh, okay, that's confusing. So it's basically this one, but with the opposite leg. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, his leg is down. 6, yeah. No, I didn't want to do that. I need the repaint brush. But not that huge. Why are you that huge? Don't be that huge. So I'm going to finish the... So a walk cycle for an animal is 2 steps. I'm going to finish that, and we'll see how it looks looped. That's better. So that's that one. Then in this, so it's there, up off the ground. This one, it should be in the passing position and not here. So now put the onion skin on. It should be so that should be its passing position. So there. That leg is... This should be further down as the body drops. And then this leg should be... so with... It's that one, and it's down with that. And then it should be slightly... Because this leg is now moving towards the back. So it should... Is it moving back or is it moving forward? Actually, I think it's bending. So it's going down into the passing. Oops, black. We don't want black. So this leg is now dropping into the passing position. I think that's right. And it goes up to about there. And if you're wondering what I'm going on about when I keep saying passing, like up, it's basically like all the different positions your feet make when you walk. Or when anybody walks. It's just like a set of positions that animators made, or names of positions that animators made, so they knew what was where, essentially. Okay, I think that's okay now. And then the final one is right before our last, or our first step, essentially, or first pose. So in this final one, this leg is out. Because he's stepping forward. That would be about there, I think. This leg should be going back a bit. It helps if he moves, of course. And also you've got to account for the up and down motion you make when you walk too. I mean, for a first attempt, I don't think I've done too badly. Okay, now these legs, the back one is coming forward. So now this curves in here. Definitely gonna give like My Little Pony legs. It would be so much easier to make him walk. And the back one. Oh, actually helps if you delete that. So then if I've done this right, this pose should link directly into the very first one that I did. Oh wait, this is now going back. But not quite that far. So it should be back there, but the front of it is in front. Okay, but then it doesn't look like he's moved. Okay. All right. We have our steps. Now, do this. Right, let's move it onto twos. I know this might not have been a very exciting stream for some. But okay. So now let's copy. No. Actually, I think I can. I need to do this one. Paste that in there. Because then that creates the loop. Yeah, it is. Okay, maybe I will. Let's try this. Because I think the first pose or the last pose should be the same as the end pose, so it loops it. Let's see what happens if I create the cycle. Create cycle. Let's make a cycle of 4. I mean, I'd have to move him. Maybe I'll redo... Because I'm pretty sure the last step in the cycle should be the same as the first, so it loops it. The walk. So we can draw them on the opposite feet of the rest of the study. Complete cycles. The walk, trot, sneak, strut, and tiptoe are half cycles. Okay, the gallop. I'm really sure that the... It's the flight of birds. So... Oh, maybe it's not. I don't know. Let me look this up here. I'm intrigued now because I thought the first drawing in a cycle loops around to the last one. The first drawing, a 4-leg, last frame. Oh, fuck off AI mode. So the first of it just lasts 30 seconds. The fretted or shot 20 frames, so 30 frames. It doesn't really say. I might have to look into that because I'm pretty sure that the first pose should loop to the last one. Because that's going to be like his next step. It's going to be this again. Oh, maybe that's why it looks... I know why it looks weird. That's my fault. Because I didn't move him. So basically I pasted that like in its original position. So now if we move it forward... There we go. It's because it ended up with him moving back. Although I might move him ever so slightly back a bit so his hoof actually makes contact with where it's supposed to be. There we go. Although his legs there are not right. Okay. So you can make a GIF of that, but you'd need to do them like walking in place. But I mean, for a first attempt, I'm gonna say not bad. Right, so what I think I'm going to do is leave it there. I don't know if anyone's still in the chat that's interested in the art competition. But if anyone is, just know that I'm going to be holding an art competition since we did reach 400 subscribers, which is absolutely amazing. I'm going to pop the details into the Discord after I finish streaming, so make sure you check that out. If you haven't already, make sure to slap the like button and subscribe if you've enjoyed the stream for more art and animated content, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.